Got the hat on, got the black jumper. That only means one thing. It means, of course, Hartlepool returns. Not a long intro for today, as that's just it. Roll intro. Yes guys, welcome back to episode number 9 of season number 4 of the Hartlepool FIFA 22 career mode save. The road to glory, as I think it's in the title. I actually haven't changed the title of these videos at all really, apart from the first bit and the episode number, as today we play some very important games which hopefully you're excited about. If you are, smash that subscribe button. I don't want to go off this save now. Make sure you like so it can reach a bigger audience and it puts the video in the agenda, or what's the better word than agenda? The recommendations, the algorithm, that's the word. And of course, if you didn't see the last episode, follow the links below. Instagram, TikTok, every single thing, as I will show you the games we have today. Instead of showing you the league position, we have Fulham away at Craven Cottage, where we did take 3 points away from last season. Going to try and do it again after a little bit of a slip up in the league, but we did, of course, as you can see, beat Premier League Leeds United in the FA Cup 2-1, as today we have Wycombe in the 4th round of that competition, our second really, as then we'll have deadline day, Barnsley, Luton the Hatters, Derby County, Huddersfield, not all of them today, but them games are next month, and hopefully the next FA Cup game will be placed in that time if we get through to it, of course, as don't think anything's going to happen before Fulham. Like I usually say, the FA Cup is a good competition to play new signings in, so maybe I'm going to scout them now before we go into this game, and then we'll sign them after the game to play them in the next game. If you get all these games, if you're following all this game talk that we're having as the shortlist, I'm going to show you quickly. Oh, make sure you don't pause it and look. That would really ruin things, wouldn't it? But they're all the players. I'm going to try and sort some out, see who we like the look of before Wycombe, but before that, Fulham. So the lineup is going to be, haven't really changed the lineup before going into this video, but I am going to change it right here. I'm going to go for McAtee and drop Evans out as that. No, one more change. That is going to be the team with Marinovic in goal, Baldock for Mayo, Staunton, Knight, Clark, Baker, Thompson, McAtee, Abdullahi and Butterworth, although he's a little bit tired, will start where he got us the points at last season, Craven Cottage. And Fulham's team, Marek Rodak is in goal, Steve Sessegnon, Terence Congolo, Michael Hector, Joe Bryan, Zambo Anguissa and Reed, and the two City midfielders with Harry Wilson, Ivan Cavallero and Rovera supporting. I'm guessing that's Timmy Abraham. If it's Tammy, we've got a bit of a game on our hands. And let's see if we can take the game to Fulham, of course, at their place in the playoffs alongside us, as that's a rough tackle, got to be a yellow card. But we are going to keep on going. George Baldock crossing it into the box. Not even beating the first man that time. Hector to come away with it. Pass through the middle onto Harrison Reed. Now Lovera. Anguissa. Dropping back a little bit too far, I'd say ourselves, though, as Abraham passes it straight into McAtee. Thompson again passes it away. Really the best right there, as Timmy Abraham it is. It's not Tammy. Good job as well, I was thinking. Won't come to the championship, would he? From Syria, as Lovera onto Zambo Anguissa. Lifts it over the top for Harry Wilson. In a decent position, but goes backwards into Lovera. Receives it back. Tackle by Knight is perfect. Even though Harry Wilson's shouting for something. Get up off the floor. As Butterworth keeps hold of it very well. And we're still going to attack Steve Sessegnon out of position. As it's Baker. We've got quite a few bodies forward, but they're getting back a little bit. Baker to cross it last minute. Not good enough. Still fast enough start to his game right here as Baker steps out wide of his man. Now that's a better floated ball in, although it's only onto the wing as Abdullahi has found a little bit of a gap. Blasts it straight at Marek Rodak. Not really beating him either side and just going straight at him. I mean, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, as Thompson on a little spin right there in the middle. Here he goes. Abdullahi can get released again. He's only got Hector to beat. Cuts inside. Not good, though. Looks like a lively game here midweek in Fulham as Lovera Timmy Abraham out wide. Wilson, it's a good 1-2. Wilson gets it again, goes back again. Very poor shot from the striker, which will take all day long, really. As Baldock, let's get forward. Ben Thompson to bring it into Baker. Abdullahi shouldn't have passed that. He was definitely wrong side of his man. As now Fulham are going to get the ball. Anguissa into Lovera. He is a good cam. Puts it out wide for Ivan Cavallero to run at us. Almost a Hartlepool player, that guy. We cannot forget. And Crystal Palace take the lead over Sunderland. That's not a good sign, as we need to try and get winning. Just the end of the first half now. Abdullahi getting away from his man. Dipping one. And it was only just wide. That's probably the best of the bunch of chances we've had, as we've kind of had domination. They've still had chances. They're in the game. But every single shot, not too testing for either side. 0-0 at the break. No changes just yet, as Abdullahi, what can he do with the ball right here? He's going to put it down the wing into Georgie Baldock, who's going to pass it safely back. Thompson now lining up one into Rosed. And Lovera with a ball across the field right here, as Harry Wilson's got a gap. Marinovic pulls out a big save though. Just came out on time and is looking around the defence like to say, where were you? They just walk straight through us, Harry Wilson, as he takes a shot corner into Lovera. I'll bring one man across, gets past him. Now Baker has to get behind him as well, but I am going to make a change before this corner. What do I change? I guess there's up front, but I'm going to go for Oni Valakari. McAtee hasn't really got as involved as I would have hoped in this game, so we'll put Oni onto the field. So number 7 for number 8, as going to go for another short corner. Yes, Wilson runs out of play himself though. Unlucky once more, as now Baker round to Clark. We'll go through the middle. Butterworth knock that on. Abdullahi just running a little bit too quick for my liking, but we'll just have to deal with it. Abraham back into Zambo Anguissa. Reed through the middle. We've left it to Timmy Abraham though, and we've got to come across Josh Knight, don't we? It's a chance for them, which is just blazed over. Got a little bit lucky there, as Timmy Abraham chipping this time out wide. 20 minutes to go. Basui's also come on for Suleiman Abdullahi. We are going to rest him for the FA Cup, as now Carvalho goes back. A player I've actually been looking at, Fabio Carvalho. Won't be afraid to admit it, as Harrison Reed through the middle. Timmy Abraham. Anguissa. This is a good move from Fulham. Anguissa with a shot, and Firmino takes one to the face. A corner for Fulham as 15 minutes to go. They're getting lively. Harry Wilson as Muniz, the striker, the first team striker this time, coming onto the field. They've took the youth off. Surprised they even started with him, as Thompson gives it across. Baker forward. Butterworth with a flick on. Basui. This could be a chance. Basui! It's saved from Marek Rodak again. Now we look to actually go on a bit of an attacking move right here. We'll do the run near post. And do we get anyone going there? Baker swung in but doesn't reach anyone. Thompson touches it down to Akinfenmewo, who's going to put one over the top into Valakari. Tap that down. Straight into Basui again. Rodak with a save. Butterworth underneath it. Rodak did get up, but the defence helped him out big time right there, as it's a lively end to this game away in London. Valakari tries to squeeze one across. Just can't do it. Reed onto Rodrigo Muniz to turn, and it looks like they've got away with one. Bolton coming onto the field as well for a bit more delivery for Max Clark, so we're still going to try and breach the defence. Thompson hasn't been good with his shooting this game. Went for one there, got the ball straight back though. So, can we put that out wide? He's been tackled, hasn't he? Bloody knew that had happened, and now Fulham to try and come away with it. It's Wilson now across to Muniz. We're coming out to meet the defence, as what can we really do? 3 added minutes. Rodrigo Muniz out wide, round the corner. Jasper, we can clear that. Josh Knight easily does into Oni Valakari. Thompson, not the best turnout though, and that could actually be costly. We don't want Fulham taking a chance late on. Staunton, the captain, blocking it. Up to Congolo, who meets it, and it's 0-0 with the other playoff chasing team, Fulham. It should keep us in the top 6, but it doesn't do us a favour when Crystal Palace, I think, have won away at Sunderland. We'll just have to take it. And in the last episode, we failed to get a Spurs player, a centre-back, on loan to buy, in fact. And I'm going to try it again right here with an Arsenal player. Yes, we're straight into the signings. No rest for the wicked. Daniel Ballard has championship experience with Millwall, if I'm not wrong. So I am going to go for this approach to buy, but it still can't go for it. We're blocked off. I don't know what it is that's blocking us off, but we can't go for him. Okay, there's John Pache on my list, but he's just signed a contract, and he looks very comfortable. We've got these guys. I might go for Takuro Nakai if we can get him on loan from Real Madrid. It's a bit of an ask, but it is allowing us to go and speak to the Madristas. So we're gonna go for a basic. Are we gonna go for a basic term? Yeah, we are, because we don't know his future, and it could cost a lot. If we get to Premier League, we might have the money, but I don't know. Ancelotti's back in England for this, and we'll go short term to start us off with. That's acceptable. I just want this to go through. They want us to pay a lot on his wages, though. I'm going to go 16.8. They want us to pay 33. No, 40 is the highest. And they say they can split it. It's a lot of money, but he would be one of our main players in the team. Nakai from Madrid. Only on loan, of course, as I'm going to go in for another one here. I've clicked the button because I didn't know if I would be able to go for it, but it says we're allowed. Thajis Ustig is a striker from AZ Alkmaar, 73 rated. This one, I'm thinking loan to buy if we can agree on the money. We'll go for a short term to start off with, which is perfect. A wage split, which he doesn't have much of a wage. 50-50 is perfect. Jeez, we're getting good money for him. As then we'll go 2 million. Just tell me what you want. Don't walk away. As he has done. He said he's wasted his time. Oh... With that wage, you thought it'd be cheaper. So a failure to capture him, as we've still got loads of players on this list that we are working our way through. But I'm going to check on Daniel Ballard as we approach Wycombe Wanderers. Will that go through, or will it get declined? It'll get declined, and it won't Ballard, won't it? When Nakai... God damn. And nothing coming through before the next game, apart from a loan to buy for this guy, Brandon Cole from Girona. I'm going to delegate that to a normal 1 year. I don't want to lose this guy. Looks very, very good potential-wise. So hopefully that goes through. Is now Wycombe. But we don't have any other players I would have liked to get in. So we're just going to have to go into this next game. I am going to make some rotations though. I know Ingram's unhappy, but he's had his cup time this year. I think that's over. Britton's unhappy as well, but he's the bench player. I'm going to stick Basui in right there. I'm going to keep Butterworth in. I feel like Butterworth is worth keeping in, as we'll change a couple more around. Maybe, yeah, Johansson to the bench. We'll play Bolton at left wing back. Give Max Clark a rest. He had a good performance last time out. Maybe some of these youngsters on the bench as well. We can take Valakari off. Evans for Thompson right there. And Parkinson, we haven't left ourselves with a good player. Right, we'll stick Valakari in for McAtee, and we will go with that lineup you see. So still very, very strong, as we do have a rest after the FA Cup as well. So it's not like this is a midweek game, as I usually say. Rodgers in the squad, Basui. We've got our youth injection in the starting 11 and on the bench as we travel. No, we don't travel anywhere. We go to New Victoria Park and welcome Wycombe Wanderers. And Wycombe's 11 that we are welcoming to our stadium. It's life without Akinfenwa. How could I even forget that name? Good bench as well, with Uberhoon in goal, Ram, Wakely, Stewart, Grimmer, Abita, Pendlebury, Freeman, Mehmedi, Dibar and Hanlon. Cannot take this lightly. Charlton came here, a long travel from London, of course, and took home their no, didn't take home anything. They put the name in the hat for the next round. There was no points in the FA Cup, Max. Why are you saying that? But I'm saying it for effect, actually. It was 2-0, I think, in the end. Got really embarrassed right there as Evans starting us off. Ball out wide to Bolton. I do like it when you've got the FA Cup badge on the side of the sleeves, as well as Javis Basui. Just lost it in the end. And lost it again with Evans. We look to be moving in slow motion as now Evans on it again. There was a little run from Butterworth, but we're going to slow down and we're going to play it normal. Butterworth out to Valakari. Valakari back in to Evans. Lee Evans lining one up. And oh, it's gone through bodies. And it's in the back of the net to put us 1-0 up already. I'm excited by that one because you don't see Evans scoring in game quite a lot. He's got some in simulations, but that really should not go in. I mean, the keeper looked bamboozled. He got a hand to it and it didn't come off Basui. Maybe if VAR was intact, that would be disallowed. He was in the goalkeeper's eye line and put him off. But no VAR in the Championship grounds, is there? 1-0. I'll take that as... Hang on. Hanlon. Excuse me, have we just let him through and score an equaliser straight away? I think we have. That was terrible defending. I must say, where did our defence... Where did they think that we were going? Marinovic was left stranded and he put it in the top bin. Look at this. Ollie Rodgers. It was the youth player who just ran out of the way. Marinovic's positioning wasn't great, but still I don't blame him for not saving it. Ollie Rodgers just went on an adventure. A very confusing and lively start to this game, which I was not expecting at all. I thought FA Cup games were going to be tight, as Basui, just 2 mistakes. Their keeper and Ollie Rodgers is now Baldock, Valakari. That should go to Butterworth and does, but Pendlebury in that midfield, he's just watching things in front of the defence very, very well. Don't mind him as a player, as Basui. Whipping one over the top for Butterworth right here. Can Butterworth cut inside of the defender? He cannot. Cut straight into Jake Wakely there, the ex-Chelsea Academy prospect, as Wright jumps in front, the ex-Leicester one. Butterworth on the ball as well straight after, as Basui making a good run. Can our youth striker get a goal? He does! It's a great finish on the left foot, that one. And we regain the lead. Very well done, as their goalkeeper tells them to go again, but wasn't really too good from them, was it? Great touchdown and a great finish into the side netting at the right-hand side from the left peg. So that's 2-1 now, and looks a lot more rosy. Now we've got that goal, but still, can we add to it? Put over the top by Bolton, headed across the back from their defence. That was a very risky move, as Ollie Rodgers, again coming on an adventure, this time winning the ball. Into Baker, now into Evans, who's going to take a crack again. Already worked out for him. Why not encourage him to go for it, as hang on. Can you believe this cup tie? Hanlon has levelled it again. We beat Leeds 3-2 and we're conceding sloppy goals to Wycombe Wanderers, who are in the division below, and they make it 2 apiece. We don't usually concede many goals. Straight around the corner, Staunton does nothing, and Marinovic beating his near post. Do we want to go through in the FA Cup? It's definitely not seeming like it, as... Hang on, they've got another run on. A beater. This could be... It is. It is 3-2 to Wycombe Wanderers, as they put a ball across the box and Freeman is there to tap it home. We have conceded 3 goals, with mostly our main team, to Wycombe Wanderers in one half. Look at that, straight across the box. Staunton not marking up, Knight not marking up. Absolutely shambolic. There's no easy games in football, but when you look at it on paper, we should be absolutely hammering these. We are in the promotion places, or playoff places should I say, for the Premier League. The Premier Division, as it's over the top again, into Ram, going for one. Marinovic came and it's hit Baldock and gone out for a corner. Right, this is shocking. Something needs to change at half-time. I don't care that we've got 2 goals, as a beater delivering a deep one in this time. Valakari and Baldock running into each other a little bit. Ball put upfield. Memedy with the head away. And Freeman to try and get them back. Look, they've got no one in their half. And we're all camped in our half. Over the top. Marinovic, please. Catches it under pressure. But 3-2 down to Wycombe Wanderers. This is just not on. What can we change in the team? No one's really tired, so no excuses to be used. Got a bench full of youth. Abdullahi and Britton. But Basui has scored. And I'm not taking Butterworth off. You always know he can do something. Guess it's got to be the same for now. I'm not overly convinced from what I've seen from players. Baldock, Ollie Rodgers, Staunton in particular. Those 3 have had very disappointing games. Along with Baker in the midfield, as we're looking for that instant equaliser. Good save from the keeper this time. Oni Valakari, it's good to see he's still a bit lively after a long time out of the team, as Baker whips one in. Knight looked underneath it. Grimmer misses it. Rodgers hits one down low, and hang on, no, this is Rodgers, isn't it? I think it was Basui. Don't know what he was doing at the back post. Strikers usually go to the front post from corners, but I don't know how he's missed that. Good save from the keeper again, as Butterworth goes for one from range, and he saved it again. Little bit of a wake-up period though, but still chasing Ram down this wing. Luke Bolton, I put you in the team to deliver crosses, and he's still trying to defend. As an hour gone, let's get Basui off. He has scored a goal. Butterworth is not coming off. Abdullahi, do your magic. Needs to try and score late on as Hanlon. Rodgers with a block there. Pendlebury still getting on the ball. He cuts inside of his man slightly, and I don't know where he's going. Rodgers coming across. Passed out into Abdullahi. Here he is with the ball over the top onto Butterworth. Let's talk about transfers. Do not care less. Can't focus on transfers until this game's over, as Baker putting it over for Ronnie Valakari, who can't take it down. Don't usually like the speak of replays, but it looks like at this moment in time in the game, that's what we might be fighting for. Not just a winner, but a leveller. As Stewart passes it through the middle. Mehmedi, or Mehepti, well, however you say that, blocking it off. And Baldock, that was very lucky from Sam Baldock, or George Baldock, whoever it is. Put Butterworth through, but the fitness of him letting him down. As we go ahead and make all our changes. Andrew for Valakari. Yes, he's a youth player, but he is an attacking one. And Johansson for Bolton. Johansson had that good spell last season for us and then disappeared as Abdullahi through the gap right here. Puts a ball into the box. Almost leaped high enough. I think that was Lee Evans coming through as Baker into Andrew. Andrew straight into Abdullahi. That's a good pass. Evans wastes it a bit, falls out to Johansson. Good ball into Andrew. Hits the hand. And the youth link up, who have just both come off the bench, to win as a penalty. Finley Andrew heading it at the arm of the defender. As who's going to take this? It's got to be Butterworth, hasn't it? Has he got the best penalties? No, it's Baker. Of course it is. I think he missed his last penalty, did Baker? But I'm going to trust him to put one in the top bin. He needs to keep us in the FA Cup. Hits the crossbar. And that could be it. Keeper even dived the right way as Wycombe are going to attack from this. Staunton with a little block. There is not long on the clock left at all as Jordan Abita messes up his pass though. Ollie Rodgers tripped. They're going to go aggressive to try and keep us out. But we are going to try and go forward. Abdullahi in a bit of a circle. Butterworth. Andrew. Abdullahi again through. That's a good ball into Baker, who's just missed the pen. Good save. Butterworth blocked again. That needed to go in. The biggest chance you could get. And their keeper, since the first goal he conceded, has been sensational. Really has, as that's not good from Baker. Lost the ball in a dangerous position. Abita, we've got to tackle him. It's down the line though, and there's no one defending. Where is people marking Josh Scowen as he cuts back? Where's he going to go? He's going to pass it through. Johansson, you have got to get that, as that's going to be it. Cross into the box. Rodgers away. Only as far as Mehmedi, and we have lost at home to Wycombe Wanderers. The FA Cup is not our competition. We beat Leeds, but Leeds always go out in the third round in real life, of course, and lose to the team in the division below for the second season in a row. Charlton first, Wycombe this time. I hate the FA Cup. Sickening day right there, as even sickening looking in the league. We are 11 points off Crystal Palace. That's automatics mostly out of the window. We don't even play them again this season. We do play Brentford, but can't see us chasing them as we approach deadline day now. Barnsley the day after that. Will there be anyone making a debut in that game, as Whitecaps have got a loan to buy for Finley Andrew. And after that last display, he showed a little bit of get up and go in him. So I'm going to delegate a short-term loan if we can get him out for one. And I've narrowed my list of signings to these three players that I want to try and bring into the club. Not all three, probably just the one to be fair, because we haven't got that much money. We've got 3 million or just over 3 million to get. And we've got Matt O'Reilly of MK Dons in the league below, as we've just seen. The leagues below are not to be overlooked. We've got Enzo Cornelis, who can replace Sean Raggett as that backup centre-back, although we do have Ollie Rodgers as well. Probably my last choice. And Josep van der Sluis, who can be an attacking cam. Not a winger, of course, as it says he can, but an attacking cam because he's 23-year-old. He just looks like that player who can unlock strikers a little bit more, because the strikers are good, but they look to be doing it themselves a little bit at the moment. So Matt O'Reilly is where I'm going to start and see if I can bring him in. Of course, it would break the bank if we were to sign him. We have got enough to meet his valuation. We're going to offer 3 million and be very cheeky to start off with, as they want Basui in a swap deal plus money. Now, that's not going to happen at all. We've got 3 million. Oh, we'll offer his evaluation, 3.2. and they want 3.45 and a sell-on clause. Have we got any players we could actually swap in the swap deal? We've got plenty of midfielders, don't we? We've got McAtee. Oh, where's he gone? John McAtee, or James McAtee in this occasion. Could we swap him out? I mean, he's wanted by teams in the league above. I think if we try to swap a player at this moment in time, they might not come back to us, of course. They might. We could mess the deal up because our player doesn't want to go to MK Dons, and I don't see McAtee taking the step down, so we are going to take that clause off, offer 3.4, and they agree on that. Good stuff. Now let's talk business with the man himself. This will be one signing in, another midfielder. Yes, I know we've got plenty, but we are getting quite a few injuries at the moment. This guy's got an in-game face as well, which I love from his days at Fulham, I think. As he wants an important role, not crucial. Perfect. A 3-year contract is fine by me. I'll give him that extra year than I usually do give players, except no release clause. And that wage is perfect. That goal bonus as well. I want midfielders scoring more goals. Signing on bonus. We'll leave it at that. 8k a week for Matt O'Reilly, who joins from MK Dons. And that absolutely ruins our budget for the end of this season, but we've done it before deadline day. Now it's seeing if players actually leave the club, as we should have loan boys going out. A 2-year loan for Brandon Cole, okay, as long as what happens to Ezra Bateman doesn't happen. And it's a Vancouver Whitecaps. No, Vancouver Whitecaps are still thinking about a short term. Now Morientes want to join in. I'll tell them the same. And apart from us and Preston spending roughly the same, 3 million, no one else really spending much at all in this window. It looks like the window of departures in the Championship. But at least we've got our main manners. Oh, quite a few messages. Real Madrid want Ollie Rodgers. We're going to have to negotiate this one because we can't, of course, let a player like him stay if he doesn't want to stay. So, propose a new transfer fee. Can we get... No, that's way too unrealistic. Can we get 4 million for him? It's not much, but he does have potential. I can see why Real Madrid are looking at him, as they just want to slowly take steps up, though. I'm going to have to let him go. I can't reject this. It's Real Madrid. Whatever they settle on, they're going to get him, as they're going to give a little bit of a clause. 3 million. Can we get 3 million for our youth player? 2.7. We'll just have to accept it. You might not like that I've done that, but it's Real Madrid. I can't stop a Hartlepool boy from going to Real Madrid. Good luck to him, as both short terms have come through from Morientes and Whitecaps. I don't really know which team he should go to. I've accepted the Portuguese League first, because that's closer to us. Don't mind where he goes, as Rodgers has left the club. That's money in the bank, and PSV are coming in for Luke Bolton. Does he really want to leave? What is his happiness levels like? If he's happy, I will keep him at the club. If he's not, then we'll probably let him go, because we don't want to stand in players' ways. He is content. He's content. He's happy with his playtime. It's got the green arrow. I'm going to reject that. And Finley Andrew has headed out to Morientes. He's chosen the Portuguese League, as we're in the final hour. Huesca coming in for James McAtee. I don't know how happy or unhappy he is. It's a chance to start his career up in... I'm going to risk it and say Spain, that is. Look how much money's been spent as well. 1 billion. 1 billion. We can actually check this way, can't we? He's content. I've always thought about getting rid of McAtee, but never actually done it. And I think he's going to escape it again. I really do think he's going to escape it again. It's not much money for him, so he will stay. Josh Harrop's still injured for, I think, a month, so we do need an extra midfielder. And we will skip the last 2 hours. Anything coming in? No. Anything coming in after the bell? There was a Raggett one last time we accepted. Anything this time before we get into Barnsley? No. It is just Ollie Rodgers to depart and Matt O'Reilly to join. That's how our deadline day is going to go, as I think I'm going to do something that I usually don't do. I'm going to play 2 that I've already played, and I'm going to simulate 2. I'm going to simulate Barnsley and Luton, so then we're getting closer to a bigger game, as then these are in 13th and we're at home. This is the team that I'm going to go with. Abdullahi and Butterworth up front together. O'Reilly straight into the team with Thompson and Baker. Taking a big risk, but hopefully it pays off because he's fit enough, been playing in the league below. Quick simulate this. Is it going to be a result? It isn't. It isn't. We actually get beat by Barnsley, mid-table. Barnsley, that is. Oh, dearie me. It's Palmer with the goal, and that drops us to 4th position. Risky and bold move that by me, but I thought it might pay off as Blackburn Rovers get the better of Burnley in the derby. Sean Dyche under pressure, and my camera goes off. How good. I'm going to just stretch the exhausted battery that it's got, though, to get us over the line at Luton Town, as O'Reilly made a lacklustre debut, apparently. Not too good, and Luton bottom of the league. Oh, I hate it when we simulate bottom of the league, but we're going to use the same team again. Risking it for a biscuit. If it doesn't win this, big changes next episode, but we do win it. Butterworth with a goal, Adebayo with the reply, McAtee and Evans, both subs, actually saving our bacon. Very lucky from us right there, as what's happened to us manager rating. Why has it gone to that colour? As the playoffs definitely heating up right now. Coventry, us, Stoke all on 61 points. Fulham on 60. As I've got a message about this so-called red zone that we're in. I don't like it. I think I know why it is. It's because we've spent all that financial stuff and the FA Cup thing's just sunk in that we didn't get to the round of 16. We have got the streaks in games and the youth thing not going well. Don't know why that is. As that is it for this episode, I think. I don't know what more we can do. We've made a signing. We've let go of a player to Real Madrid. And I think that's all we can do. So guys, thank you for watching this episode. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe with the notification bell on as well. Excuse me. So you don't miss anything in the future, as that has been it from me for today. Take care. In a bit. And peace.